Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get into some of the functions that are on this radio. There's a wide assortment of different things you can do, you know, from Elevon mixing to anything. I haven't found anything that I've needed that I can't do with this radio. So, first thing you're going to need to do, you're going to need to turn it on. Now you can see here, I've actually got it set up for a helicopter. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using this wheel right here. One thing to remember, don't ever push on the bottom. Always push on the top. Down here is a sensor for whenever you scroll. Up here is a sensor for whenever you want to select something. Remember that. If you press down here, it's going to cost you about 50 bucks whenever you send it back to Spektrum for them to fix it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go in here to the menu. And as you can see there, I've got it on my 450 GT, and excellent helicopter, by the way. And what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of go through some of the different functions. One thing you're going to want to do is set this up to be your own. So first thing you want to do is go into your function, go into your contrast menu, and it's right there. And in here you can adjust. Right now I'm on 23%. You can adjust it just as dark as you want, and you can get, you know, obviously really dark. So I like mine down around 25. Saves a little bit of battery. You know, it doesn't use very much power, but it does save some battery. Whenever you want to go back a menu, just go back and go up to lift, and that'll take you to the menu you were just in. One of the other things, the AR6200 had a problem. They had a massive recall here before, not too long ago. And one thing you can do is go in right there to your monitor. Click on that, and now whenever you move your sticks, you can see all your different things start moving. Now I've got this set up for a CCPM helicopter, so you're not going to see each one of them move. They're all being mixed because of the CCPM. Now on my throttle, you notice I'm moving the stick. I'll go ahead and back out here so you can see this. I'm moving the stick pretty good, but it's not moving. That's because I'm not in idle up mode. Now if I was to flip this switch over here, now everything will be moving nice and smooth and fluid. So we'll get into that a little bit later about setting that up. So go back to lift. The first thing you're going to need to do whenever you get your radio is you're going to need to set up your model. What are you going to be flying? Are you going to be flying an airplane or helicopter? What you'll do is, I'll just go back to the main here. You'll click on that. You'll scroll all the way down to setup list. Then you'll go to model type. Now here you can select from aircraft to helicopter. Now obviously I'm on helicopter, so I'm going to leave it there. There's going to be a series of beeps, and then you just go ahead and hit lift. Then you go in and you go to your next one down, and that's model name. Here I'm on model number 9, and to select your model number, go back and go into model select, and you can select which model you want to put this on. As you can see, model 1 is my MSR. And we're on that one there. It'll download it, give you a couple of beeps to verify, and there you go. Alright, so we're in here to model name. All you'll do, click on that. Now you can scroll through, select it, you can change the letters. Once you go through, you can put in up to 8 characters, and then once you're done with it, just hit OK, and then go back up to lift. Another great feature about this radio is the timer, and it's in the same menu. You can give it to where it's a countdown timer, where it counts up. You can go over here, you can select how many minutes you want, how many seconds you want, per every 10 seconds, as you can see there. And now right here you can select what switch you want to activate your timer. You got trainer, throttle cut, and then you can also turn it off, inhibit. You'll see that throughout the entire tire radio. It'll just say INH, which means inhibit or turn off or not active. I keep mine on the trainer switch, and the reason for that, and I always keep it on 6 minutes because that's pretty much the basic time that you're going to run. Now what you'll do is we'll go back up here into the main menu, and as you can see, there's 6 minutes right there on the timer. And what I'll do is right here is your trainer switch. Whenever I flip that up, that's going to start that timer. It'll beep twice, and there you can see it's counting down. Okay, went up, tried it out for a little bit. Now I've got a problem. I got to come back and I got to do some trimming, or got to adjust the gyro. Just hit that switch one time real quick. Okay. Alright, so say we've flown about 4 minutes. That means we've only got 2 minutes to go. We don't have a lot of battery, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put the battery, just put a fresh battery in it. Okay, so what you'll do, push and hold that trainer button for, you know, a few seconds, let go, and it automatically resets it. If you just flip it and let it go, it'll start the timer and stop the timer. If you pull it up, hold it for, I think it's 3 seconds, and then let it go, now it'll stop that timer. And so another thing that is extremely important, guys, is your range check. You always want to do a range check. What that does is going to cut the power to the antenna on this radio, and it's going to allow you to walk away and do a range check, and as long as you pass, you're good to go. You'll be able to fly that thing as far out as you can see. So one of the other things I wanted to show you is the power settings. Some of you guys are overseas. Right now I am on B US 247. There is also C for France, and then A for Europe, and I have no clue what 328, 247, and well, France isn't lucky enough to get a number. So, but you always want to, if you're in Europe, put it on Europe. If you're on US, put it in US, yada yada. So, and if you want to clear your models, go into here. You'll go down. You can copy this model, or you can just reset it all together. I'm not going to do nothing in there. Adjust list will bring you back up to the first menu, and that's where all your sub trims, gyro, throttle and pitch curves, swash mix. Since I'm on helicopter, it says swash mix and not flaps. So you just want to get familiar with it. That's pretty much the basic functions of this radio, and in the next videos we'll go ahead and we'll get into some of the more detailed stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.